You know, me and Nancy always discovering something on the walk. Check it out. Gotta love it. Look. I don't want him to run off or he hit a truck. I lost all my footage before, but I showing them my little walk we do down here. Oh, wait a minute, you can see the bridge from here too? I see you can see the Twin Towers right there.
Yeah.
On the bridge. Those two stems up, that's the bridge. But you know, I get a better view from Nancy's house. We're gonna walk all the way down to the cove. That's Nancy's house right there. When the tide is high, all that they be covered with water. You barely just see the tips of the grass. But the tide is very low today. Extremely low. And this is what you call the cove. And we always walk all the way down to the end and back. Once again, that's State Ports of Authority. The Mount Pleasant Terminal, that's where my nephew work at actually. He do forklifting over there. My dad graduated, he graduated. My dad retired from State Ports Authority. He was a foreman in the machine shop. But it's so pretty. But you can get a better view of all of this here, especially if you on Nancy's balcony. Like I say, the beach one right there is the first one. Is Nancy's. Oh, Max, what are you doing? Look at Max. Yeah. We did the lakes the other day. The guy was saying there's a hawk, a big one that always, it's one we always see on the park, the other park right across the street from the house. But he says a big one that comes from on the opposite side, and he always cut through the path between Nancy house and the house with the addition being built onto it. He comes that way to this marsh all the time. He said every time he sees it, it comes the same path. Now when the wind be blowing, you can see all this grass flopping left to right. I always say, up here with that drainage pipe at right there, it's a good spot. And up here with this, it looks almost like a dry bone piece of driftwood. But those would be two good spots to put a crab trap when the tide is coming in, and then you go pull the trap when the tide is going out. So you can tie it over to that stick there, or to this tree, and then just sit it right there. Because you can walk down right here and set it closer to the water. And one of these days, I'm going to buy a small one and try it. I never see any crabs except the little fiddler ones. They all round Nancy backyard. Look here, going in the garden trying to eat the vegetables. Going in the saltwater pool trying to get a little bit of salt water. A mess. Come on, Nancy, don't fall behind. Good Nancy, yeah. We came out walking, her daughter going, riding a bicycle. Look at there. The views here is breathtaking. I ain't even wear a jacket today because the breeze is so good. It really is. There's another drain pipe right here too. We're just closer to that tree. And see, even for shrimps. And I don't know if, because The river's there, so it gotta be salt water. But then sometimes it can be brackish too. Brackish, you ain't can hardly catch much of nothing. Cause I know out there, when I used to live in Latson, they had brackish water. And people used to be out there trying to fish and things, but they never got anything. There used to be a little Pomeranian at this house on the porch. And we always hearing dogs from this side barking. Oh yeah, you can see what they, let me see if I can zoom in. They was the next one that got the pool. They just put a new fence up around it. But they still working over there, but they got a saltwater pool too. And that's about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 doors down from Nancy. And see, now you come to the cove. It's a really nice walk. It's always quiet. The only thing I see today, because the breeze stirring, I don't mind walking down here. But when that sun is out bright and no breeze stirring, child, you come back with a suntan. Oh, goodness. Oh. And they still doing construction on this end here. And we just go right there and turn around. Sometimes we'll walk the loop around the cove. Beautiful homes. And the thing I like about it, they ain't too close together. They kind of spaced out a little bit. But a lot of the homes over here mainly are like 3 stories high because of the water. Or even if they 2 stories, you see how they build it up high like that, so the garage is on the bottom. But then they put those, let me see if you can see it on the neighbor house, slates, and each one got a crack in between, so that way if they ever surge or something, the water can go right back out. So that's that. And we could turn around and go back. But just figured we'd bring you guys along for our walk. And like I said, I had did some beautiful footage of a nice walk we did one time. And the other day my phone was acting up, and I took it to T-Mobile, so they took the SD cards out, which have a lot of videos on that I pre-recorded. So on days I don't have something to upload, I can upload those little clips. Well, lo and behold, I forget that SD card was in my wallet, and going in and out, it done fall off somewhere. So I lost all that footage. So, like I said, this ain't nothing pertaining to the dolls, but also what I wanted to let you guys know that let me see if I can. And that's me. That's Nance. But I wanted to let you guys know that, and some of you already know and some of you don't, that Bella Blessing lost one of her cousins. And it's the same auntie that they lost a couple of years ago, her mom's sister. And now that sister child passed away. And her mom is having a really hard time. So with that being said, y'all, the same way we came together for me and other people in the community, and keep them encouraged, keep them lifted up in prayer. Let's come together for Bella Blessing and her family and give them words of encouragement and continue to pray for her mama's strength during this time of bereavement, because when you lost someone, especially someone real close to you, you can't tell somebody, oh, it's going to get better. I mean, well, you can. But I'm going to tell you right now, people grieve differently. Every individual grieves differently. And some people is longer than others. Because I'm going to tell you, like, even this September, this will be 2 years with me losing my dad. And I just can't. I'm in a catastrophic state of depression right now. I just telling y'all the truth. So I don't know if it's easy on somebody if they have the loved one. No, I can't say that, because I say if you ain't had much time with that person, maybe you don't love them that hard. Because I know, like I said, I had a girlfriend who lost her baby shortly after birth. In between passing it from her hand to her mom hand, the baby passed away. My cousin had one, and it passed away at 6 weeks old. And even though they only been on this earth for a short while, both of them took it real. As a matter of fact, they still going through it, and it's been years. It's been years, and I'm talking over 5 years. But they still take it real hard, especially on the anniversary and stuff of the death. So you just have to bear with people, continue to keep them prayed and lifted up, and just continue to be there for them. Offer the extra shoulder to cry on. Just allow them to vent. I mean, sometimes it's hard hearing the same thing over and over, but you just got, if that's your friend or a family member, just be there for that person. Because it may be them today and maybe you tomorrow. So just continue to spread the love and be there. And like I said, that's my bell of blessing. I was supposed to say to see you earlier and let y'all know, and that's my bad. I must have dropped the ball through the excitement of my doll, I think. I do apologize for that, because I wanted to let you guys know earlier. But nevertheless, it's still never too late to offer words of encouragement. So, Bella blessing from my nursery to yours. We do sincerely offer our sympathies and condolences to you and your family during your time of bereavement. And may God continue to give you, as well as your mom, strength and comfort during this time. So I just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know about that. Like I say, and I might attach a doll once I get off and get home and put this together, or I might just go on and put this up and do a doll later on. But I just wanted to let you guys know, for some of you who may not know already, that she is going through this right now, and they have loss in their family. Now you see that water rippling over there. I wonder what that is. And see, this is why I just told a lady, she was walking her dog. I gave her dog a treat. And I tell her to be careful letting her dogs go in these grasses right here. Because snakes and gators and things like that go in these type of stuff for nesting, as well as hibernation. And then, like on a day like this where the sun is shining, they'll come out, sometimes lay on the cement or just lay on top of the grass to get warm. And if they lay through, and if they dark color, just like even with the reptiles, with the turtles and stuff. See, I kind of wish I was home today, because I ain't putting my tortoises out when I can't be there to keep an eye on them. Even though the temperature is low, but the sun is shining, and this sun is good for them to absorb the sun for the shells. It's good for shell growth versus the artificial sunlight that you put on top of them in the house. Now, I really wanted to go to Repticon this weekend, and I told y'all due to unforeseen circumstances, girl, let me tell y'all, you know, like I said, if it wasn't for bad luck this weekend, I wouldn't have no luck at all. Going to the bank when I got off early Friday the bank was closed due to the weather. They closed all the banks. Well, certain banks closed at 3 o'clock. A lot of businesses, even the restaurants and all, closed early due to the snowstorms. And see, one thing about our city here in Charleston, South Carolina, you can get one darn snow flurry and the whole city is going to shut down. They shut down the bridges, telling you to stay off the road, shut down schools, shut down everything. So I get up early Saturday morning, go to the bank. Look at the signs on the door. Due to the weather, we are closed again. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now, fortunately enough, my bank was open. But Nancy Bank was closed. Now, I go to my bank, and because she scratched out something on the check and rewrote it, they said it looked like the check was altered, and they're going to end up charging me for return fees. Can you believe that? So I could not cash my check. And what is that? Oh, squirrels. I was going to say, I knew I heard some. And that tree and piece of branch fell down. So needless to say, but maybe it was best because, like I say, it ended up snowing in Columbia anyway, and I don't know how to drive in snow. So that was a good thing, possibly. Oh, y'all, look there. That's what we saw earlier. Look at he just walking around. Let me get over, see if I can get a closer look at him. Oops. The Max want to water the post. Look at him. We got all kind of things going on here in Charleston. And all kind of birds and wildlife. Hold up, this the Sam Lake where we saw that alligator in. Hold up, I want to... Max, wait a minute. Max, you want to walk around the lake now? Are you tired? Are you ready to go back home? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we better go back because you do have therapists coming. Like I said, that's the lake there. We just walk around that one too. And then right behind that one is another one. So we just came from down that long cove. And like I say, when usually we go around the lakes and stuff. But we not gonna do it there. And look at this. This the thing Sam don't like, the moss hanging off the tree. She said make her skin crawl. And I always talk about how when I moved in my house and I bought a lot of dwarf trees, like dwarf crepe myrtle, dwarf maple, I've been running around Charleston pulling them off other trees just to drip on my little dwarf trees. But now, just so happened, my yard that I live in now, it has 15 trees in it, and it's covered with that stuff, with the moss. But anytime a piece fell off, I still put it on my tree. On my dwarf crepe myrtles. But I figured we bring you along on our walk. Y'all can see the beautiful home. And a lot of homes have the little extra garage, apartment over the garage. Some got attached garage and some have unattached garage and they put an apartment over the garage. And those apartments, they rent out for anywhere from $1,500, sometimes $2,000 a piece. I kid you not. See, there's another one right there where they got their own entry. See, it's a 2-car garage, detached, and then there's apartment upstairs over the garage, and that's extra rental property for them. So that's neat. Especially like if you got teenagers, kids are going to college, and you prefer them being a little closer to home. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that's for a minute. I'm like, oh, I see a big shadow of a dog. I hope he ain't walking himself. So that really would not be looking good. Isn't this holly tree pretty? Look at the little red beads on it. See, that's cute to decorate for a Christmas tree outside. That holly bush. And see, that's a darker green one. Nancy now got the lighter green one. But like I said, these some beautiful homes. Big, big homes. Now, this one here, it has the wraparound porch. I'm trying to think, is that a breezeway or is that a detached apartment too? And see this one here too. See this one here? And then you got the little apartment upstairs on a detached garage as well. I will be bringing this video to an end very soon. But I just figured we take you along our walk. Yeah, look at that one there, y'all, with the little kid little house on the back too. And things like that. Those there are townhomes. We almost back to the house. Then I can show you the other part that when we don't want to do a long walk, and we have videotaped that several times before. Oh yeah, we got new neighbors right there. They taking their trash can in. Miss Nancy, there one right there. You see that circle right there? That's usually what we walk. We go around that whole loop of the park right there. And about where that cart coming from is another little park area with the benches and things, and you can sit down. But see, the people right here in this cart had their dog jump off that cart, and she came after me and Nancy one time. And I had to tell them off, literally, because technically this island has leash laws. But yep, that's the park right there. It's the circle we usually go around. But anyway, we're back at the house. And see, that's why I say Nancy and them got a holly tree, but they want us the lighter green one with the little things. But anyway, this your girl Earl. Come on, Nance. And as always, thanks for watching.